Coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got MP. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Tyus Jones out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Williams can't get it to go. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Levine can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
MP finds George. And it's George finishing it off.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Now Jones. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Williams sets a screen for Jones. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Puts the move on. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So,
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Jones. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Levine. Back to Jones. There's the triple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
The 76ers leading by 5. Here's George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Paul George.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Jones. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Clock at 6. Jones, the pass to Williams. And the rejection by MP. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 7. MP finds George, releases. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. MP is number 1. And, of course, Paul George.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Dosunmu with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
MP outside. Crosses over, and MP throws it down hard.
Goodness, MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Bulls trail by 11. And here's Jones. To stop the drought, and the rejection by Embiid. MP passes to Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Jones. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine gets the bucket.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
MP kicks to Embiid. Over Smith. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 13. Pass to Levine. This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Smith outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Here's Maxey. His last outing with 20 points. It's stolen by Buzelis. Levine with it. George picks him up. And Levine, here we go. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 10. To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
The Bulls shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Buzelis. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So for the Bulls, Reith is checked in. And Terry's subbed in for Zach LaVine. Now here's White. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Bulls trail by 12. White looking around. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And the Bulls making a change here. Laws checked in. Now Dosunmu. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Buzelis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Hornets was phenomenal. He contributed 61 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Dosunmu. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 7 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here is Harris. 17 points in his last outing. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
White up top. Payne covering. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Elfrid Payton comes in for Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Terry setting the pick for Williams. Three-pointer. Shoots. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Yabusele. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitant.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now, here's Payton. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside, White. And another miss by Chicago.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Maxey finds MP. Takes the three. The rebound by Payton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He takes it in. MP grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 18. Harris passes to MP. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Maxey's got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Poked away and stolen by MP. Pass to Yabusele. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
This season he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
He hits both from the stripe. So it's Chicago now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Here's White. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris is out there with MP. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in a 2-guard. Now, here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. Outside, White. Pass to Williams from downtown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Who's jealous?
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Payne can't hit. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Payton, still yet to score. And White kicks to Williams. Outside, White. Williams sets a screen for White. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Here's Kendall. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 17.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far, a major reason they lead.
Now, here's Peyton. Outside, White. Back to Peyton. Pass to Terry. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Payne kicks to Harris. MP with it. Terry covering. And that one's good. MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's White. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Hits it to go from beyond the arc. Buzelis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP dishes to Payne. Embiid wide open. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And the rejection by MP.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Williams, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. On the wing, Peyton. Payne covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. Here's Buzelis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Chicago making a switch here. Reith is checked in. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Clock is at 3. Here's Peyton. It's good from about 19 feet. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Great open look there. McCain's got his second bucket of the night.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Bean comes in for Terry. MP passes to Embiid. Back to MP. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Peyton finds Levine. Smith sets the pick for Levine. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. A nice shot by George. George has got 9 points.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Peyton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Deflects the pass. And George now top of the key. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Tyus Jones comes in for Elfrid Payton. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Cameron Payne.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Dosunmu with it. 5 to shoot. On the top of the key, it's hauled in by the 76ers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Pass to Buzelis. Levine up top. Smith with a screen on George. Levine's shot is off.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Jones. Paul George making his last shot. To the right side. Smith outside. Levine against George. Buzelis, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Jones. And it's Smith missing. MP deciding where to go with it. Yabusele kicks to MP. Here's Maxey. No good on the 3. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Back to Maxey. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jones kicks to Smith. Pass to Levine. Now here's Jones. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Jones, the pass to Smith. 17-foot shot on the way. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Back to MP. Here's George. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Smith outside. Dosunmu with it. 7 points in the game. For 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to. And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Now here's Levine. He's got 6, and Smith with the stuff.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
MP kicks to Yabusele. MP finds Maxey. Over Jones. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Outside Williams. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Levine, good.
A well-practiced shooter. Levine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's MP. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Left side, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime.
The Bulls having injury woes. And this team depends on Vucevic for so much. That's a big loss. He's a double-double.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Philadelphia 76ers.
We knew they wanted a track meet. And man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Dosunmu is out there at Jones, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with a dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bulls shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's MP. The 3 from George. The offensive rebound, Kendall, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Outside Williams, on the wing Jones. Dosunmu with it. Maxey covering. Now here is George, defended by Dosunmu. Pass to George. On the wing, MP. The shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got 26 points.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for MP. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Pass to Jones. The kick out to Williams. And the rejection by MP. And he recovers it.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Williams. Back to Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. Launches it. Levine can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right side Levine. The kick out to Williams.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Again, the miss by Williams. Pass to George. Screen by MP. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. There's another block.
His monster defensive night continues, piling up the blocks.
And in this team's proud history, he just equaled the most blocks in a game. Now think of that. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
MP passes to Maxey. Three-pointer. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George against Levine, and the rejection by Embiid. MP outside. MP with a screen on Levine. They grab their own miss. MP on the follow. MP's got 36.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Dosunmu. Following the basket by MP. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The 76ers making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Here's Dosunmu. 7 points in the game. Levine kicks to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by MP. Payne's got his second bucket.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Philadelphia dictating the flow. The drive by MP. Pass to Payne. And here is MP. Back to George. Fires it up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Look at the bounce from MP. Fresh legs let him rise up and slam home the putback.
Here's Jones. Driving to the again with the block.
And this is a supercharged defensive performance. No one in franchise history has more block shots in a single game.
He never lets up, ever. Reading and reacting to every pass and every shot.
And he's protecting the rim like his life depends on it. When a player puts this much into his defense, shows what a will to win he has.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Levine, and it's Kobe White in for Tyus Jones. Then for the 76ers, Luke Cornett comes in for Yabusele, and Tobias Harris subbed in for George.
What a sequence for the young MP, showing great anticipation and then turning it into transition points.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they double up MP. Maxey finds MP. Right wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris against Terry. Unloads from 13. Harris misses. The Bulls shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Smith, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 9 points for Smith.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
MP passes to Payne. MP sets the screen for Payne. And a miss there on the triple. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Smith outside. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Chicago making a switch here. Reith is checked in. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And it's White missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
MP finds Harris. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Harris. Top of the key. Terry grabs the board. The Bulls shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Reith. Alfred Payton, he's checked in for Dosunmu.
Number 22, Alfred Payton.
On the wing, Payton. Payne covering. Terry setting the pick for Payton. Pass to Buzelis. Just 4 to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's MP. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 45 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. .116 left in the third quarter. Driving in. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Pass to Buzelis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Buzelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Harris, and there it is for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Reith. Outside, White. Over Maxey. And it's White missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. MP kicks to Payne. Pass to Cornette. Inside. Now Payne. MP with a screen on Payton. 6 to shoot. Really left alone that time. Payne's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's MP, and he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 49 points in the game. And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the man.